Hey guys, welcome to the Cadence Connect with yours truly, Shawn T. On the first episode of the channel, we're going to be checking out a mixtape, well, a few songs from the mixtape DT by Connect Black Studios, and I'm excited. I'm excited to listen to this because one half of the duo that we're gonna be listening to on this mixtape is Rooftop. And Rooftop is a friend of mine, and I know him as a straight lyricist. You know, at least that's how I've always pictured him, as a straight lyricist. And as the title of the mixtape says, it's Durban Trap. So I'm excited to listen to him trap. I'm excited to see how he blends it in. I'm curious what's the sound of Durban Trap. And the other artist is Problem Child, and the first track we're going to be checking out is I Spy, featuring Umakado, and I guess without further ado, we can just go and check it out, Hey, let's go.
Rooftop on the track.
I spy with my little eye. All of the hate from the other side. Don't compete on my niggas, you been advised. Yeah, I spy with my little eye. All of the hate from the other side. Don't compete on my niggas, you been advised. Yeah, I spy. Yeah, I spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye. I've been on a little mission.
I'm 1 minute 4 seconds in, and I have to say, so far I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the beat selection. The beat, it's certainly trap. Yeah, it's something I would expect on a track like this. On a mixtape, called Durban Trap, and the quality of the production, the quality of the vocals on that hook seem to be nice. It's clean. This music isn't by an artist, I guess, with thousands and thousands of rare type of equipment. We're most likely talking about a simple setup of a laptop, of a mic, maybe a few pop filters here and there, but the quality of the production sounds clean so far, and it's certainly vibey, let's run it back. Yeah.
I spy with my little eye. All of the hate from the other side. Don't compete on my niggas, you been advised. Yeah, I spy with my little eye. All of that, I spy with my little eye. I've been on a little mission, connecting my flows like a long extension. Don't hang with no gangs, I forgot to mention. I'm not with the dumb shit, I keep ascending. Ay, don't pay attention to none of the peeps. They also unsure of themselves, and that's deep. Take no advice from the teeth, don't go fuck with your sleep, or the last make me clench up my teeth. Where I'm from, ugunzima gapando. Figure nomkoto petayo so last. Shekshota omoto apatelezaga. Got some skills kakangeza gapak. All of the days in Mali was sour. Feeling like Goku, I wanted was power. They told me about money, the first thing I wanted was dollars. Kinda ironic, I won't stop for commerce. Ay, making me hold the door. Whatever's inside, I'll explore. The flows contagious galore. Spreading city to city corona. Killing the weakest like we do not want ya. Ay, slice like katana. Name me one that's as bad as Madonna. I spy.
Ooh, that shit was. Ooh, that was clean. That was very clean, and listening to it, you can't help but I guess try to look for flaws, which is a weird thing, but there aren't any so far. There aren't any. He says, connecting my flows like a long extension. Connecting my flows like a long extension. That was a bar. That was a bar. But like I said, this is clearly Rooftop, and like I said, I've known him as a lyrical cat, and he gels seamlessly in this track, you know. And but you can also tell this is a lyrical dude. I mean, he's trapping, but he's managed to be lyrical with his trapping, you know. He's throwing in bars, and you can tell as you're listening to this that he's focusing more on his pen game, you know. It's not just the flows. The flows are fire too, by the way, you know, they're dope, but also the cadence, the flow, as much as it's fire, you know, you can tell the pen game was worked hard on this, you know. And I appreciate the fact that he's trapping, but for me, because I would say that I know this dude, and I appreciate the fact that his style isn't drastically changed, you know. But listening to this, he's trapping, but also rapping, you know, and I appreciate that, you know. So we're gonna run that back, and he also said spreading city to city like Corona, you know. I mean, you were there in 2020. You guys saw what was happening. So yeah, and also I have to say, Goku did not want the power, you know. But I understand what he's saying. But I mean, Goku did not want power. But I get what he's saying, you know. I'm not knocking the verse. And I appreciate it so far. It's been dope. You know, let's run that back one more time. You know.
Got some skills I can guess I got power. All of the days in that Mali was sour. Feeling like Goku, I wanted was power. They told me about money, the first thing I wanted was dollars. Kinda ironic, I won't stop for commerce. Ay, making me hold the door. City to city, Corona. Killing the weak is like we do not want ya. Ay, slice like katana. Name me one that's as bad as Madonna. I spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye. All of the hate from the other side. Don't compete with my niggas, you been advised.
I spy with my little eyes, and just I'm slightly blind. Always in the corner checking coast. Why we don't play no more? If you always pay.
Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. The way he just jumped in there, like I spy with my little light. I mean, that flow is fire. That flow is fire. I like it. And he says, "Isn't Jazami always at the corner checking coast?" You know. I mean, you guys know Izinja. You know, they're always checking for things. You know, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it. It's low. I wouldn't say it's low key, but it's there, and I like it. You know, let's you started that verse nice. Let's restart it again. Let's listen to it again. I like that.
I spy with my little eyes, and just I'm slightly blind. Always in the corner checking coast. Why we don't play no more? If you always pay up some more. Taking stories, you bluffing dog. Just like who's gone. Whoa. Sapine Safia got Tata Basala Bikara, they chasing some problems, yeah. Makado Ikamage Abi, the memory, I'm pulling my cheese and some melodies. Catch us, we chilling, we slicky, see Shelly Nick, and get we busy, we schooling them. Too many problems, I ride on my phone and I turn this music to my therapy. I spy.
I have to say, with the problem child, you can tell, he's straight trapping, and you know, when you hear trap, or I guess Durban Trap in a title of the mixtape, you know, you're expecting Interanji, you know, you're expecting something like this, and he flows seamlessly, you know, and also the auto tune used is not overwhelming, so I have to give props to the production. Has been clean so far. It's been fire. It's been nice, you know. It's definitely a track that I can recommend, you know. So far listening to it, it's definitely a track that I can recommend. It's been clean, you know, and as a first track that I'm listening to on this mixtape, I have to say, it's impressive. If the whole project is something like this, then I gotta say it's gonna be very good. So let's finish the track.
I spy, I spy, I spy.
I spy, I spy.
That bass drop is fire.
I spy in my little eye. Yeah.
I have to say, I Spy has been good, you know. I guess on Durban Trap, the rest of the songs have a high bar to actually. The rest of the tracks have a high bar. I'm expecting. Now I've got high expectations for this mixtape. You know, track 1 has been fire. I Spy featuring Umacardo has been dope. So I Spy featuring Umacardo has been dope. Considering the beat, the quality, you know, the clearness of the verses, the flow. I love that hook. I love that first verse by Rooftop. You know, I guess the second verse by Umacardo. That shit was fire, and that's a solid 8. You know, that's a solid 8 in my books, and I'm excited and curious to listen to the next 3 tracks that I've chosen. So without further ado, let's go. Hopefully they meet the standards. So let's go. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. I keep forgetting to look at the camera, so you know, it might seem like I'm talking straight through you or behind you, but genuinely for this first video, I keep forgetting to look at the camera. Second track that has been chosen, it's Blessings. It doesn't seem to have a feature, so I'm guessing it's just Rooftop and Problem Child. Without further ado, let us go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Rooftop on the track.
Yeah. Trap from another dimension. Trap. OT won't be the extension. Yeah. Open my own for the blessings. I'm complete. Feel like a sentence. Get to the beat. Don't mind no distractions. All of this stems from a passion. Bringing the heat. Feel like a dragon. All of this talent gon' give me a mansion. Yeah. How are you better than me?
It says, I'm complete. Feel like a sentence. Bringing the heat. Feel like a dragon. I'll give that a thumbs up. You know, that's a bar. You know, it's straight trapping. Yeah. But let me not hold it too much. Let's carry on.
Bringing the heat, feel like a dragon. All of this talent gon' give me a mansion. Yeah. How are you better than me?
I can control of the streets. It's if the skydive in my peak. Hello, you're just spitting and lead. I have been at it for weeks, keeping it going. There's more than a wheel, more than a reel. There's more than my skill, there's a will. Can you feel I'm a real amongst reals? Pick up the pen and then switching the melodies. Don't say a lot to some people, they're enemies. Jealous a little, I have on some petty shit. They don't realize the real war over currencies. War when you're skilling ourselves for some risk. We better than this, tell how it is. If they calling out the best, then I'ma make it to the list. Nigga, that pandit and worse, so we're back on the block on some text. Some people who don't even know is the
Track number 2, Blessings. I mean, it's clearly a trappy song, and you know, I can vibe to it, but I have to say, the production on this one is, the beat selection is still fire. You know, the beat selection so far has been second to none, and I can't knock it. You know, it's both beats so far I've listened to have been good, have been, you know, definitely bangers, you know. But the production on this one, I feel like it doesn't reach the level of the first track. I Spy's production was clean, you know. Blessing so far doesn't seem to be as clean as I Spy, you know. But the idea of the track seems to be a fun one, you know. The idea of the track and listening to them, you know, going in, definitely had the potential to scale along the heights of I Spy, but the production doesn't seem to be as clean as the first one. That would be my main concern, I guess, for Blessings as track number 2 that I've listened to, you know. And let's carry on.
The enemy, tell me, what do you gain? That's an advantage in war that you cannot give up, and the price is too heavy to pay. Get on your way, get on your way, get on your way, get on your way, cause you're stuck in the maze. It's ironic if you're headed the same way. Bro, don't get caught in the corner, just do a 180, you'll be calling out Mayday. Ain't no superhero, so if you get stuck in the trenches, you find it your own way.
So far, the second track suffers from a little bit too much reverb, you know, or convolver. You know, if you're a producer, it suffers from that. And, you know, as I'm listening to it, it seems like they're inside of a steel box, you know, like just a metal box, and they keep exchanging flows, and the idea is fun, but the production keeps distracting me, you know. But moving past the production, Blessings would seem to be a fun track, you know. They keep going back and forth, you know, and I would say it's executed well, but the production doesn't mesh it up as peacefully, as smoothly as it could have been, you know. That basically is my only flaw with this track. The production could have scaled this track a bit more higher. The production would have made this track much better. The production would have definitely helped this track, you know, get into the level of I Spy, because I Spy production was top notch. I Spy production was nice, and Blessings so far, the only disappointment would be the production, you know. It feels like I'm ranting on the production, but that's just the only problem I have with this track so far, and it greatly lowers the track's, I guess, rating. But let's finish the track.
No silver plate, but I don't feel no hate for the one that just got it from day one. I just respecting the one that you got to hustle. That's what I'm trap from another dimension. Trap, OT won't be the extension. Yeah, open your mansion. Yeah.
Now back on the block.
The beat selection is dope, and as you're listening, the ad libs and the backing vocals, they all seem to be in the right place. They all seem to be helping the hook and the verses when they go back and forth. But something seems to be missing with them. They don't sound as good. And I feel like they needed a little bit more touch-ups. A little bit more, I guess, equalizers. A little bit of touch-ups here and there. But I'm not knocking the track as a whole. The track seems like a good idea, but you get lost in the fact that the production isn't that great, and that's the only, I guess that's the only thing I would knock it upon. But other than that, it's a vibey track. It's a vibey track, Blessings has not reached the heights of I Spy, but let's see if the third track can pick us up again. But let's go. Track number three would be Destiny. It doesn't seem to have a feature, so let's just jump right in. Let's just jump right in. Destiny.
Pick up the game cause it's down for the count. Taking the feed no matter your amount. We destined to be without a doubt. Drop from the south and don't leave your mouth. We stand from the streets, we walk with a bounce. You bout to know what we about. You bout to know what we about. You bout to know what we about. Step on my 10 toes, I'm side chicken. Donna Boca's taking over the city. Raised by some folk that you listen to Biggie. Stuck in the hood where they move with a blicky. But I won't stop till we see better days. I'm grinding like this, cause I had a taste of what it would be like to really have cake. I'm still alive and it ain't a mistake.
Rooftop.
I'll take the top of your head, ngiphendule isihlahla bathi inike sithawu uzolahla mangakutshela ezami ngafahla ngisho i-toys mangithi sopaka sekunyuke nesokiso efethu sophatha khuluma isilokisho cathi sokunaka athi ngiqedele egani sabanda ipeni nephepha usiko ibithi iphekwa ngomlilo itrack ephelele isidlo singena kulona nalona isipho trap like a guillotine babizwa impilo moving I'm a hero.
Let me run that back a little bit. Yeah, I said a pen and paper usiko. I like that. I like that is putting it out there. How dedicated he is to this thing, and I've enjoyed the way Rooftop has been able to seamlessly change between both languages. It's something I guess I didn't know he had in him. What? I have to say, I've enjoyed the fact that he's able to transition between two languages, English and isiZulu. He's able to do it seamlessly, and it doesn't take you out of the track. It's something I'm appreciative of, and it's when it does it, it doesn't take you out of the track. You don't realize it's just flowing. It doesn't change its cadence or its tone. It's just flowing. If you're not looking for it, you don't realize it that much. Of course, it's two different languages. You're gonna hear it, but it's not something you notice that much, and I'm appreciative of that. And so far Destiny has been, it has been a step up, I guess, from Blessing, but let's continue, let's go.
Athi ngiqedile ganisa banda ipeni nephepha usiko ibithi ipheka ngomlilo itrack ephelele isi Destiny I'm a hero.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
Pick up the gang cause it's down for the count. Taking the fee, no matter your amount. We destined to be, without a doubt. Trap from the south, and don't leave your mouth. We stand from the streets, we walk with a bounce. You bout to know what we about. You bout to know what we about. You bout to know what we about.
They putting the blame on me while every shit came for me. You be so lame on me. Can't do the same for me. I have a deal with money. You cannot race on me. I'm keeping this lady like enemy. Came for the disease, got medicine. My cuddle was there, was on Chenanin. Even slept on the couch, best and click. We had bottles of medicine. I came in this beat with my slime mode. This nigga's my G, it's a time no. Got problems with me, so every time down. Got problems.
Rooftop ended that again with changing the language. He went back to English, and Problem Child entered again. I would say seamlessly. It was, it was nice. He has changed his cadence, I think, about 3 times. When he entered after Roof, right there in the middle, and I have to say I like those 2 changes. But at the 3rd time now, he's dropping his voice. He's dropping his voice, and I would say it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in, and it's not well executed. Yes, Problem Child's third cadence change. It's not seamlessly. After he comes in for Rooftop, he changes it 2 times, and it's seamlessly. And the 3rd one, where he drops his voice, it's a little. I guess when he changes his tone a 3rd time, and it's a little bit darker, it doesn't fit in well. But let me run that back.
Have a deal with money, you cannot race on me. I'm keeping this lady like enemy. Came for the disease, got medicine. My cuddle was there, was on Chenanin. Even slept on the couch, best and click. We had bottles of medicine. I came in this beat with my slime mode. This nigga's my G, it's a time no. Got problems with me, so every time down. Got problems with me, so every time down. Got problems with me, so every time down.
Destiny has definitely been a step up from Blessings. I would say this track is nice, and I guess it's what you would expect from a title, from the title and the mixtape. It doesn't reach the level of I Spy, but also it's not as low as Blessings from me, and it's the right amount of track. It's the right amount of track, and I respect the way they get into the flow. I respect the way I respect the fact that the track is not overwhelming. It's them going in. They don't seem to be trying to outshine each other, and it's clear it's a project by 2 people. I think there's also Mercado and I Spy, and they don't seem to be stepping in each other's toes. It's a project clearly devised by 2 people, and with two different styles, and the styles don't clash. It's been going good so far, and I'm excited to listen to the fourth track. Here we go. Track number 4, I guess the last track. Gonna be stunting. Again, doesn't seem to be featuring anybody, so without further ado, let us go.
You be starting on me as a joke. Told my mama I need a coat. Problem Charlie so litty so dope. Told my bro I'm the shit I gon' know. How you fighting on me where you broke? I just wanna release on the floor. Got me sweating so hard don't want growth. Got this black near the cup on them both right now. But the problem is, every time I do it, you want part of it. You don't wanna wake up, be a part of it. You don't want this risking this economy, Hey, but this competition messing with my conscience, cause I got a vision. Trapping on this beat that can be on a mission. Like I told you, this whole lot of contradiction. Hey, heard you talking, bro. You gon' mess with who? I'm your pedicle. I'm the federal, you know the biblical. You be talking that shit. Hey.
I have to say, so far, Stunting is definitely reaching the heights of I Spy, and this has been the best track, or at least the best produced track in terms of Problem Child's vocals, and the way he flows, the way he's going in on the track. I would say this is Problem Child's best track so far. Rooftop hasn't come in yet, and I would say this is definitely Problem Child's best. He has outdone himself on this one. And I've only listened to about, this is the 4th track I'm listening to, and I have to give it to Problem Child. On the last track, I thought he changed his cadence about 3 times, and 2 times it was good, and the third one was underwhelming. But so far, it has been very good on this one. I like it a lot, and shout out to Problem Child. This shit is fire. I'm impressed. Let's keep going though.
You be talking that shit. Hey.
When I say it's been the best produced, I'm definitely speaking on the fact that on this track the auto-tune is definitely not overwhelming on this track. It's I felt, especially in Blessings, his vocal was not produced very well, but on this track so far it's been perfect. I feel like the producer was able to do what he wanted to do with this track. It's been good. He was able to mesh Problem Child's voice with the auto-tune levels, and it's not overwhelming. It sounds good. It sounds nice. Let's carry on.
You be starting on me as a joke. Told my mama I need a coat. Problem Charlie so litty so dope. Told my bro I'm the shit they gon' know. How you fighting on me when you broke? I just wanna release on the floor. Got me sucking so hard I want
Rooftop.
Got this black nigga, got one in both right now.
What the problem is, came out the womb after the dollar is. Came here to win with the teeth splitting spleens, and you cannot deceive, I am optimist. Came with the weak as I promised, staying away from the fiends, I abolish him. If he get better than me, I be learning, upgrading the flow on the low, I acknowledge it. Took me my tubbies and polish it. Finished high school but didn't go to no colleges. I do not judge any path that's been taken, cause I chose mine and I'm making the most of it. I've been trying to get back all of the stuff that I lost in the past. Been at the top and it's showing, and I won't stop till I'm getting it back. I'm a nigga, I'll leave it at that.
Starting on me is a joke. Told my mama in need of a coat. Problem Charlie, so lady, so dope. Tell my bro I'm this shit they gon' know. How you fighting on me when you broke? I just wanna release on the flow. Got me sweating so hard I won't go. That this truck near the cup one ain't both. No.
I gotta say I enjoyed this track very much, and I guess the only nitpick, it's this small. It's that rooftop on the track that happens in the middle. You know, I expected for Rooftop to just come in, you know, and right after Problem Child, you know, for Rooftop to just come in like this. But you know, you hear Rooftop on the track, like it feels like it's reminding you that, you know, Rooftop is next. But considering that it's just the two of them on the thing, you know, it's a little bit of a nitpick, because I enjoyed Stunting a lot. It's a good track, you know. It's definitely a track that I would recommend. It's a track that I'm putting up there, you know. It's certainly closer to I Spy, you know, and I'm still putting I Spy up there, but you know, it certainly it gives I Spy a run of its money. And I have to say, so far, this mixtape has been. I've listened to 4 tracks so far, and first track was I Spy. I would say I Spy is definitely a track. It's definitely a track I would recommend for people to listen to. Track number 2 was Blessings. I felt that the production was a little bit lacking in some parts, but the vibe of the track, you can certainly go along with it, you know. Track number 3 was Destiny. You know, I felt Destiny was good, you know, definitely better than Blessings. But at the end of the track, I felt Problem Child. He changed his cadence on the last, like basically on the last flow, and it didn't mesh well. But other than that, the track was fine. You know, I had no problems with it whatsoever. And then the last track, Stunting. You know, I started with I Spy and I finished with Stunting. You know, they definitely neck and neck. Both tracks were fire. I enjoyed them both. There are definitely tracks that I would be, or at least the whole mixtape, I would be recommending it, because 4 tracks in, I'm impressed, you know. Solid. So far it's been a solid, I guess, 7.5 going into an 8, and I'm excited to listen to the rest of the track. And checking the channel, it's Connect Black Studios. You know, the Stunting is about 37 views. Released 4 days ago, and I would say a lot more people should be listening to this, you know. I feel like at least I'm trying to get it out there, you know. I'm trying to reach more people, you know, so that artists like Rooftop and Problem Child reach more people, so we can have discussions around this, because I feel like having listened to DT, Durban Trap, I'm confident in saying I think this channel should have more than 12 subscribers. I feel like this channel should have more than 12 subscribers and more than 37 views specifically on this track alone, which is stunting. Hopefully I can get it out there, reach more people, let more people check it out, because as I drop this reaction video, I will be leaving a link below to the channel Connect Black Studios. Shout out to Rooftop, No Problem Child. It's been fun. I'm excited to listen to their next project, their next few tracks. I'm excited to check out more of their stuff because I have not been disappointed so far, and I'm able to say that I will be recommending this to not just my friends, family. I will be recommending this to anyone that, I guess, that loves music, that listens to music, not just at that level, but someone who enjoys music. Because I Spy, Destiny, Stunting, those 3 tracks out of the 4, I'm able to say they were enjoyable. There are tracks that definitely would get into my playlist, and I guess for the last few words of this is Connect Black Studios, Rooftop and Problem Child. It's been a ride. I'm excited to listen to you guys' next projects, and so far I guess the 7.5 to an 8. The production could have been better at some aspects, but mainly on the first track, on the second track, mainly on the second track, Blessings. I think that's the only track where I can say the production was lacking. But other than that, I really enjoyed the 4 tracks that I've listened to so far, and I will be checking out more. You guys, if you want me to check out your music, hopefully the channel grows and a lot of people check out your music via my videos. Comment down below, and also check out Connect Black Studios. Check out the mixtape. Comment what you think about it. Tell me what you think about it. Was I right in my ratings? Was I completely off? And if you want your music to be, I guess, to be reviewed in a way, send it through. Facebook, Instagram, I guess TikTok also, even Twitter, or X. My first video on my channel has all the details, and I will be leaving a link below to Connect Black Studios. I guess goodbye, guys. Check you out on the next one. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.